Let's make banging banga rice or palm nut rice. Okay, so the palm kernel is ready. It's soft. I have a few ways of extracting palm kernel. It's either I use my hand to extract it or I use mortar. The mortar style is the one that we use very well growing up, and I've used it here before. So, but today, for those who do not have mortar and they do not want to use their hands, they can use a food processor. And when you are using the food processor, use the kneading part of the food processor, not the one with blade. The one, some food processors these days, I don't know if every one of them comes with it, but some comes with this plastic kneading part of it, so that's what you'll be using. Fix it properly and send your palm kernels or palm nuts into the processor. Then process. Okay, this seems to be too full. I'll have to reduce it. Clean kneading. Well, you can see this isn't too bad. I can finish this up with my hands, but if you don't want to use your hands at all, if you feel like it's hot, maybe half the food processor will be good, not too full. This will give it space to jump around. That's fine. So this is my wire tight sieve. The squashed palm kernel or palm nut. I'll send in the other half. Now, when working with palm nuts, be sure that everywhere will be getting oily and reddish or yellowish, so get something to clean up because you really want your workspace to look pretty. Now, the good thing about working with this knead, if you have the knead device in your food processor, is that, I don't know if you can see this, see, it's not razor, it's plastic or very strong plastic, so it will knead what you put inside instead of breaking it or cutting it down. So what I'm saying is the good thing about it is that no shells, because it did not break the palm nut at all. It just removed the skin. So you won't see any broken palm nut. So I have some water here. You have to get your hands dirty when extracting. I don't know of any device that will help you do it without your hands, except the commercial devices. But if you are a home cook and you want to cook banga, you must touch your hand. That looks good. We have that out. So the first sieve was what I used to extract the banga. Now the next sieving will be for the cooking. So I have to get another pot to sieve it into. Okay, so my banga extract is here. I will turn on the cooker and allow it to start cooking. While it's doing that, I'll quickly get my blender and blend the pepper, onions, and part of the bell pepper. Okay, pepper in here. So I'm going to be adding about 1 bulb of onion. Yes, the onion makes it very, very yummy. So 1 bulb of onion in here. I'm going to be using half of the bell pepper. I'll be adding some water. About 1/4 cup or half, then pulse. Okay, so how to achieve rough blend if you do not have a food processor, but this time you might need to add some water. is using the peace sign on your blender. That's the pulse. So you just pulse it, pulse it, pulse it, and you might get a little bit of rough blend. Not too bad, we can manage this. So I'm going to pour it into the Banga extract or the palm nut extract now. Now pepper to your taste. I'm going to stir on this. This looks good, it's coming up. And at this point, I can add my crayfish. So they all start cooking together. A generous amount of crayfish is just fine. It's cooking together. The next thing I'm going to do is wash the smoked fish and wash the rice, add everything together to cook. So fish is clean now. I'll be adding the smoked fish into the pot. Seasoning to taste is very important when it comes to cooking. You have to season to your taste. So there I just added some seasoning, crushed seasoning cubes, and I'm adding some salt. That looks good. Little stir on it. And taste to adjust seasoning if need be. Wow, that onions has done great in this. Now cover to cook. I'm going to clean my vegetables and slice now. Our vegetables, I'll add some salt to rinse it. That's my scent leaf. My vegetables are ready. I'm going to add them into the pot now. This looks good. The rice is already dry. I fluffed it in between. I'll add the chopped bell peppers now. The uziza leaves and the scent leaf. I'll allow it steam for a minute or two before I fluff again. So I'll check on my rice now. This looks good. And I'll fluff Banga rice. I'll turn it off. Our Banga rice is ready. It's time for us to eat. And I checked my freezer for our sweet treats. Fantastic. Picture time. Food done. I wasn't going to forget that. First of all, let's start with the aroma. What do you think of this?
Amazing. I'm naturally a fan of anything that's made with palm oil, so this is me.
Right. So this is palm oil before it being refined, kinda. Yeah. So this is Banga rice. Those of you who grew up in the south, everybody watching me from the south right now, Agbo, Saple, Wari, where else? Ogwash. The Easterners are very familiar with this. Rice eko, that's what we call it. Where I come from, Banga rice, Delta South, they call it Banga rice. So this is so nice.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. It actually gets better when it's beginning to get cold.
No, this is nice. Very nice.
It tastes fantastic.
Wow. And then the huge chunks of fish. Everything is hitting the right spot.
That's why I did not add goat meat today. I know most of you would have been expecting goat meat because I'm a lover of goat meat. But you know, Banga rice with smoked fish goes really well.
I don't know why for some reason I thought I wasn't going to like it, but this is very nice.
Oh really? You thought that even without fantastic aroma?
I've always been skeptical about palm kernel, but today I think it has cleared all my doubts. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and like I told you earlier, the base for palm kernel, the way we did it, that's how you can do it for soup and all that.
Is there anything special?
Yeah, so when it's soup, you just start adding the spices or the vegetables to make soup, your pepper and all that. It's just the same thing.
Wow.
So here, we omit all that spices and herbs because it's rice. But sometimes I actually get to add pepper soup spices to it while making rice as well. Yes, you can do that.
Pepper soup spice will take it to a whole new level.
You can do that. Oiza, my guest today, is my sister-in-law. She's one of the Ojo wives and she grew up in the northern part of Nigeria, so Banga rice is not really her thing. It's the first time, or it's her first time of eating it, and I'm happy she likes it.
I'll definitely recommend.
So Oiza, you look for Banga
spice in Kaduna.
when you get back to Kaduna and make some.
Definitely. I'll send you pictures.
Yeah, talking about pictures, Oiza and I, with the family, we holidayed this last Eid holiday.
We did.
And it was fantastic. You can check out all the videos, pictures on both our handles. Oiza's handle is Nigerian Girl. She's called the Nigerian Girl on YouTube and the Nigerian Girl on Instagram. Are you on Facebook?
Yeah, I am.
As the Nigerian Girl?
No, Theodora Oiza Sule.
Okay, Theodora Oiza Sule on Facebook, but she prefers YouTube, Nigerian Girl, and Instagram, Nigerian Girl.
Yep.
If you like this video, please give me a thumb up, share and comment. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do click on the subscribe button and notification bell to enjoy more of my recipes.